So we're here with Mac Farr, the founder of Atelier, co-founder of the Alchemy project, and managing director of both. Mac, welcome to the Flex. How are you doing?
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
No problem at all. I'm going to jump straight into it, right?
Sure.
So 6 months ago,
Yeah.
you guys had your first Atelier Festival. We all thought it was huge.
Yes.
You know, you had Neo, you had Natasha Benefield, Jay Sean, Leona Lewis.
Yes.
We thought it was, you know, humongous.
Yes.
6 months later, Atelier 2, 50 Cent, LMFAO,
Yeah.
Nelly, Sierra, and I mean, it's astounding.
True.
How do you get such big artists, such A-list artists, all in the same city, same event, under the same roof pretty much? Tell us about that.
Well, basically, it's always very challenging. We always need to look at a couple of factors when we try to match all of their plans together. We actually try to work it up from top to bottom.
Right.
We try to set a headliner, just shortlist around 10 to 15 of them to see who can make it, and whenever we lock down our headliner, we basically work our way down and see which are other artists who like to join him on the bill.
Right.
And basically, the caliber of our headliner actually defines the interests of the other co-headliners. In this sense, 50 Cent will basically the major drive factor for all the other artists to volunteer and become part of this.
So let's go back a little bit. You guys started nightclubs, doing fashion events.
Sure.
Walk me through the transition from doing fashion events to basically putting on one of the biggest, or if not the biggest, music festival the UAE has ever seen.
Well, basically, first the Atelier was a brand that existed. It started from a very small concept in a ballroom. Atelier always had the fashion catwalk inside it. We always were endorsed by big fashion brands. We have kept that identity in our festivals as well. Alchemy project came alive a little bit after Atelier, where it acts as the mother company, where we actually provide services to the nightlife scene as a whole. Atelier has kept its niche positioning in music and lifestyle industry.
Right.
Now, with the change of the industry, we have changed the brand, and we have basically trimmed its look and feel.
Right.
At this point, Atelier still has that fashion element inside it. It has a massive catwalk in the middle of a venue, where the artists perform on, the dancers perform on, and then we would see a series of shows in between as well. And basically, that's exactly the backbone of a brand. We're three main elements of live music, popular music, lifestyle content such as a fashion show or a fashion campaign, and it's basically a lifestyle representation. Is that what we have always tried to keep?
Tell us about the future of, or what you guys have planned for Atelier, for Alchemy. Where do you aspire to take the company?
Yeah. Well, basically, Alchemy project in the next 2 years, based on a partnership that it has secured with Meydan Group, will present the biggest of international entertainments, whether that's a concert, whether that's a festival, whether that's another type of form of entertainment, which you would know a little bit about in future. We are going to ideally be the frontier of this industry. Now, in terms of music, Atelier being our main music brand, which currently is now with Universal Records as a record label, we basically will have 3 festivals a year. The last one of the version in this year will be New Year's Eve. It will host bigger artists than the current one, and by far will be a massive surprise. And then we will basically play around and move forward to our solo concert in 2013, and then again start of editions of the festivals from April onwards again.
Right, fantastic. We will look forward to seeing all of those things.
Thank you.
Mac, it's been a pleasure, and hopefully we can have you again on the Flex.
Thank you very much.